Sky Rose Crystals now selling on Etsy. Check out your zodiac signs. Also selling fairies, angels, dragons and chakra crystals. Hi to Aquarius and welcome to your general tarot read for the month of December. So love and romance readings are coming out soon. If you're interested in hearing when they're released, then hit the notification bell and make sure you're subscribed to the channel, which is completely free. So this still might be to do with love and romance, but it's more looking at where your general focus is on, how you're feeling in December. So it can also be to do with friendship, your home life, finances, employment. So take it as it resonates. The cards I'm using for you today are the Morgan Greer and also the Steampunk Tarot. Now, when I was tuning into the collective energy for Aquarius, what I got was all that glitters is not gold. And I got this real feeling of needing to simplify something. And it was almost like there's this feeling that what you think is going to be really special won't necessarily be in reality, and it's to keep your eyes open to other options as well while you're heading towards something. So we'll see what the cards have to say for you. So in this reading we'll look at where your focus is, what your challenge is, your inner world, your outer world, and just get some guidance from the universe. But yeah, just keep getting the words, keep it simple, keep it simple. So Aquarius is... got the Ace of Swords come out straight away. That's your focus for December. And Aquarius' challenge. Aquarius' challenge for December. So we have the Ace of Cups. Wow. So right in the centre of your reading, you've got two starting cards in reverse here. And I feel this is very much this air that I'm getting, this... that what you're after isn't necessarily going to be your heart's desire, and what you think is going to be triumphant and going to be a beautiful new start, which just now feels very, very clear for you, that I think in December you're going to start to have the realization that what you thought looked a certain way and looked really special isn't actually what you thought it was, and isn't going to bring you the joy that you wanted. And it also comes at, again, the word complicated, that maybe what you've been going for in reality is more complicated for whatever reason that resonates with you. There's complications there which maybe aren't worth the struggle as much as you think it is. And with the Ace of Cups being your challenge here, I feel it's about having the ability to change path and to let go of any kind of ego. So if people around you are aware of the fact that you've been heading towards something, you've been talking about something really excitedly, it's almost about being able to say to those around you, I've changed my mind, and feeling really strong and able, and not really worrying about what their opinion is of you, saying, you know, actually that's not the direction I'm going here. And as a water sign, you do flow a lot, you do change your direction a lot, and I think you're very much being asked to be honest about what's in your heart. And that is going to be your biggest challenge this month, being able to be honest with other people about what is in your heart. And if it is being that you're starting a new start with somebody and you're starting to recognise, actually this isn't what I want, again it's having the courage to be able to tell them that, which can be incredibly hard. So looking at what's going on in Aquarius's inner world. What's going on in Aquarius's inner world in December? So we have Temperance in reverse. In your outer world, what is going on in Aquarius's outer world? What is going on in Aquarius's outer world? Oh. We have the King of Swords in your outer world. What energy is Aquarius coming from? What energy is Aquarius moving away from? We have the Page of Cups in reverse. What energy are they moving into? So we have the Strength card, beautiful. I'll take one clarifying card for the King of Swords here. Clarifying the King of Swords. Clarifying the King of Swords. Wow, so you've had 2 cards pop out, but they are more court cards. And you've got the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse here. I feel as if someone has come towards you with an offering of love, or you've gone towards somebody with an offering of love, and it was something you've been really interested in for quite a while, or you've been pursuing, or they've been pursuing you, and now it's actually turning up. That's when you're recognizing that actually this is not what I wanted. This is not exactly what I was expecting. And it feels as though you're having this incredible amount of mental clarity in what you want to do. And it is knowing that actually this isn't what I was expecting. I wanted something different from this, something simpler. I keep getting the word, I wanted something simpler. The person who's coming into your life, and again, this doesn't have to be love and romance. It could be within employment or a family member or a friendship, whatever it is. This person who who's coming into your life, you're starting to realise that they come with a lot of complications which you're not particularly interested in. And your strength card here, you're going to move in the strength to be very true about what's in your heart, because in your inner world just now you have Temperance in reverse, so you've become very unsettled. This whole sense of something turning up different to what you were expecting has rocked your boat, has rocked your mind a little bit, has caused you to become a little bit unstable, and to stop that flow that you are wanting to embrace, to stop your heart being true, making decisions which are true to yourself. So it's very much you coming into this place of self-empowerment where you can be honest about what you want with the person who you're dealing with, but also with people around you. I'm getting much that you've got a lot of people watching you. This is quite similar to Gemini's reading as well. So it might be that you're dealing with a Gemini, or that you've got some Gemini in your chart, but there is similar things happening in both your energies. My Etsy store is now open, selling my zodiac crystals and other crystals if you're interested in those. So using the Steampunk Tarot, we're going to get some clarification on what's going on in your inner and outer world. So clarification for Aquarius, inner world. Clarification for Aquarius's inner world. So you have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So that's 2 Aces of Swords in reverse. Aquarius's inner world. Aquarius's inner world. Oh, we've got 2 come out there. We've got the 5 of Swords and the Star in reverse. Aquarius's outer world. You have the King of Wands. Aquarius's outer world. You have the 6 of Pentacles. So the energy you're in, this Ace of Swords energy, this recognizing that you're almost at a full start, something isn't what you wanted. You've been aware of this for a little bit of a while. So it could be that in November you started to become a little bit confused about what it was that you were seeing in front of you, or who you were seeing in front of you, what was coming towards you. And this is, although you're in this period of unbalanced feelings about something, it does feel like you've been uncertain about something for a while. You've been really looking at it thinking, this is not quite what I thought. And they turned up into your life as the King of Wands. Now that's not gender specific, but they turned out as almost feeling like your wish come true on the surface, but deeper down you recognise that this isn't actually what you wanted. It came with something that you weren't quite expecting. And this particular King of Wands is really interesting because he's not actually on his throne as such. And it feels as if this is what you're realising. It feels like someone's fallen off a pedestal for you. And you've really started to look at them. And as December moves on, this unsettlement, you're going to be battling with it a little bit. But the basic reality you're going to come towards with the Star in reverse here, that actually this is not your dream come true. This is not what you wanted. And all your challenge is going to be the strength to actually stop something in its tracks, to stop something before it goes further in the direction it's going. And with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse here, it feels as if you're saying that it's just not weighing up. Whatever has come into your life, it's just not weighing up. And it could be that the person who has come into your life, you're feeling that they're distracted by something or somebody else, and you're realizing that you don't actually want to share that with them. So it could be that they've got a past family or a current family, or that they've got a very heavy job load, but you really are saying that there is something very complicated about this person, and it's not actually what you want to be dealing with, and it's about having the strength to communicate that to them and also to the other people around you, because as I say, there does feel like there's quite a few people watching this situation. So we'll get some advice from the universe. So advice for Aquarius from the universe. Right, so you've had 2 cards pop out here. You've got the Page of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords. So advice from the universe for Aquarius. Advice from the universe for Aquarius. Your mind is feeling quite busy with all this as well. And there's lots of double cards falling out as well. It does feel that there's this overwhelming thoughts. These thoughts are quite heavy and quite muddled at this time, and that's what's going to become a lot clearer as November goes on. December even, sorry. So advice for Aquarius, advice for Aquarius. So we have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, and one final card of advice. The final card of advice for Aquarius. We have the 10 of Wands. So, yes, there is a new person in your life, in whatever form it's coming, and you're really recognising that it's bringing baggage, an awful lot of baggage. With this 10 of Wands here, the universe is kind of nudging you to say, if you are suddenly thinking this feels a bit more complicated than I was expecting, they're really kind of saying, yeah, you're right. This is not something which you need to be starting. Your gut instinct just now is spot on. That something which is coming in isn't as pure as you want it to be, it's not as fresh as you want it to be, and it's definitely not as simple as what you're wanting in your life just now. And with this 2 of Pentacles, that's just reiterated again in reverse here. It's saying that you're not going to be juggled. You don't need to juggle anyone. You don't need to be juggled by anyone. You don't need to just become someone else's plate that they're spinning, and you don't need any more plates to spin. It really is saying this is so busy. You don't need to be busy. You really... It feels like it's saying you don't need this hassle. You really don't need this hassle. And with this 8 of Swords here and the Page of Pentacles, you're kind of getting the message that the journey that you're going towards is going to end up making you feel quite trapped. And there's also this very much this feeling that you need to have more mental clarity. You're working towards this mental clarity, but you really need to not feel unbalanced here, because you're almost becoming trapped in your own mind. And it is having the strength to break free before you get more embroiled in a situation, I feel. I feel that whatever this new thing coming into your life is, I feel that it's going to get complicated very, very quickly, and you're going to find it harder and harder to back out of something. And it really is very strong, the guidance you're getting is to have the strength to speak your truth now. Really be very truthful and remove yourself from a situation before you become involved in it. If your gut is telling you this is not the right direction to be going. So that's what I'm getting for you for December. I hope that's been supportive. Please do like the video if you've enjoyed it, and do share it. And if you would like to leave a comment below, I'd love to hear how you found it. And if you're interested in a personal reading or in my Etsy store, information is in the description box below. And do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It is completely free. And hit the notification bell so you can hear when more videos come out. And I hope you have a good month.